Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be cooking this amazing pasta bolognese in the Ninja slow cooker. So let's do it. So we've got 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of Italian herbs. We've got 3 cloves of garlic, which I've chopped up. We have 1 courgette chopped into cubes, 1 red bell pepper, 1 large onion, all chopped up. We've got 320 grams of pasta, which will go in about 30 minutes before the end of the cooking cycle. We've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, 500 grams or 1 pound of 5% fat beef mince, and a stock cubes, which will be making 500 millilitres of beef stock. Let's get this in the slow cooker and get cooking. So first of all, we're going to slightly saute or fry the beef mince. Now this slow cooker does actually have a saute function on it, so we can do everything in the one pot. If yours doesn't, then you can do that in a saucepan and then transfer it to the slow cooker. So let's get this thing open. And we'll get this beef mince into the slow cooker. In it goes. Now we're going to turn on the slow cooker and we're going to turn it to the saute mode and push start. Well, actually we're going to be putting it on to, what do we want? Let's say low. And that's going to heat up the inside of the slow cooker and we can get this mince browning off. The reason I've gone for 5% fat mince is because I'm doing everything in the one pot. I don't want a load of fat content building up, which we would usually have to drain out of a saucepan. So we're going to give this a bit of a pounding. I'm not going to add any oil. I'm using the utensil that came with the slow cooker. It's a sort of nylon non-stick one. The trouble with the nylon ones is they do actually stain. I do have some other ones which are silicone and they don't stain. Got those off the TikTok shop. But for this recipe, I'm going to be using the little spoon that comes with the slow cooker. So we'll just wait for that to heat up. You can see it started to colour and brown off a bit already. We will be adding in the veggies and the onions as well before we hit the slow cook mode. You can actually just chuck everything in raw and cook it, but I prefer to brown them off a little bit beforehand. And there it is, bubbling away. Give it another stir and we'll add in the onions. And in they go. And we'll give them a good old mix. So that's sizzling away nicely. And it's a good job that I used the 5% fat content mince, because otherwise this would be swimming in fat and we'd have to drain it, but this is okay. Now we're going to add in the rest of the vegetables, so the courgettes and the peppers. In they go. And we'll give those a good old mix up as well. There we are. And we're going to add in the paprika, the black pepper, the Italian herbs, the garlic powder or granules, and the 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Put all that in there. And we're going to give that a massive mix up. Get all those herbs and spices just coating everything. Beginning to smell amazing. You can actually do all this in a frying pan, but the good thing about the slow cooker is you can chuck it all in and then come back to it later if you're going out shopping or something like that. There we go. This recipe, this amount of ingredients will feed 4 people quite nicely. Or if you're on your own or just there's 2 people, you can batch cook and freeze it and reheat it. in a few days' time. So we're now going to stop the saute function, and we're going to add in the chopped tomatoes and the tomato puree, and we're going to get this on the slow cook mode. Half an hour before the slow cook is finished, we will add in the beef stock and the pasta, give that all a good stir, and then in 30 minutes time after that, we'll have our pasta bolognese. So let's get the rest of the ingredients in. So we're using these chopped tomatoes with herbs. So we've got lots more herbs. These are ring pull cans, which is really handy. We're just going to pour that in. There's one. And here's the other. So it's 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. There we are. Just coat all that up. Smell is absolutely gorgeous already. And now I'm just going to squeeze in some tomato puree. Just a bit of a squirt, not really measuring that. And we're going to give that a really good mix. Let's get it all evenly coated. Look at that. My daughter's going to love this. This is her dinner for later on. Looks good enough to me. Let's get the lid on and get it slow cooking. So we're going to turn the slow cooker back on. We've got the slow cook function there. We can go high. We can go high or low, but we're going to be cooking this on high today. We're going to be doing that for 4 hours. If you were to go low, you would cook it for 8 hours. So 4 hours. And start. So we're going to let that do its thing. I might give it a stir halfway through, but you can just leave it. And at 3 hours 30, so 30 minutes left, we're going to add in the pasta and the beef stock. So we're at the 30-minute mark, 30 minutes left, and it is smelling amazing. It's time to add in the pasta and the beef stock. So we've got 320 grams of this pasta, in it goes. And then we're going to pour in the ½ litre, 500 millilitres of beef stock. In that goes. We're going to give it a really good stir. Get all that pasta coated up. Mix all of the mince and the vegetables all around the pasta. There it is. The smell is absolutely amazing. She is going to love this, my daughter. Let's get that lid back on and leave it for the remaining 30 minutes. I'll see you then. Okay, so it's all finished. Let's open the lid and see what's inside. Oh my God, look at that. Can you see that? It's very steamy. Let's wait for the camera lens to de-steam. Look at this pasta bolognese in a slow cooker. The pasta is cooked nicely. It's nice and soft. You can feel it. My daughter is going to absolutely love this. Let's get some of this on a plate. And here we have it. Our pasta bolognese on a plate. Look at that. Piping hot. I'm going to be putting the rest in the freezer so that she can have it throughout the next week or two. But there you go. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does make a difference to my channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more future videos. It's free to do. And leave any comments down below if you've tried this recipe out. And hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.